Hello everyone, my name is Nate Polite and I'm an entrepreneur, and today I'm actually making this video because I want to share this idea I have with you guys to see what you guys think about it, to see if I should actually move forward with it. So before I begin, I actually have to say that this video is not affiliated, endorsed, or sponsored in any way, shape, or form by the company you know as Apple. So the idea that I actually want to share with you guys is about a restaurant that is heavily influenced and I've been inspired by the Apple business techniques and their marketing tactics and everything like that. And then so the idea is pretty much to make a one-of-a-kind restaurant, kind of like the iPhone that stands out from everyone else. And then so one way that I plan to make my restaurant different than anybody else's restaurant is not only will you be able to get food that is only served at my restaurant, but like the food that you can only get at my restaurant will also be cooked by people who only work at my restaurant and who was literally born to cook the food for you. And one way I plan on making that happen is I'm going to seek out a bunch of pro-choicers who like are pregnant but don't want to keep their baby, but then I'm going to convince them to keep the baby, and then I'm going to adopt the baby and raise these babies to be chefs and to work at my restaurant, and that should make it stand out from other restaurants, because not every day or do you go into a restaurant and have someone who literally only lives to cook food for you. And another thing that I plan on doing to make my restaurant stand out from other restaurants is like following the business tactics of the iPhone and just Apple. Is every year I'm going to remodel the restaurant. I'm going to make it smaller, sleeker, so that every year people feel like they're in a whole new environment. It's just a different ambience than the last year, And ultimately, I have two goals for this restaurant. One goal is for it to become a trend, so that no matter what happens, no matter how much the food costs, or even if, let's just say, I start losing qualities and values of the food and everything, people will still continue to come and line up out the door to eat at my restaurants. And the second goal is, once I achieve the first goal, where people are just coming and flocking to my restaurant because, it's a trend and everyone's like, yo, I gotta eat at this restaurant. The goal is to, following the Apple technique, is I'm going to start, taking away things like chairs, tables, napkins, plates, forks, knives, spoons, things like that, and then make people pay, to use those things. And I know some people are thinking I'll just bring my own utensils and my own plates, but it's the same thing, like Apple. You can only use things in my restaurant that has my branding on it. So ultimately, that is the goal. And eventually, I want to be so successful that I can even charge people for seasonings. So let me know what you guys think, and thank you.